I'm gonna make a cottage pie today. Join me. It's gonna be an absolute movie. This is like 2 or 3 hours before I'm actually gonna cook this, but I want to peel the potatoes now because I can't be asked to do it in an hour's time. So, bam. Did that look cool? I don't know whether that actually did look cool because I don't know yet. There you go. Those are peeled, but now I need to chop them. There you go, those are all chopped, but now I need to put them in water as well, for fuck's sake. Right, now they're in the water, so I'm going to bring them to the boil and stop doing these fucking transitions, because they're so jarring. You know what, I said I was going to leave it till later, but I might as well just cook the mixture now, and then just cook it later together when I want to have it. Again, I'm not cooking for myself here, I'm cooking for the family. I'm not going to eat 500 grams of mince all to myself. How much protein is that? That'd be a solid 100 grams of protein, to be fair. I can't hit my protein! Eat fucking that instead of whatever the fuck Kai always eats. Right, I need to get on with this shit. I'm not awake today. I haven't woke up like all day. Carrots and onions. I'm not going to do separate transitions. I'm just going to do them all at once, alright? There you go. There's your onions and your carrots. Fuck me, that took way too long. You could also have celery, but what's the point in buying celery? Because everyone that buys it just says, oh, you don't even taste it if you don't like it. But then what's the point in fucking having it if you don't taste it? You're just spending money for no reason for something that you don't even have to. Oh, it just gets me fuming, mate. It just gets me fuming. I'm going to add this beef to my pan of oil. Preferably I'd want to use the pan that the mashed potatoes in, but I didn't think that far ahead. Get yourself a wooden spoon or a utensil of sorts and just mush this shit up. Absolutely obliterate it. Make it feel sexually violent. Oh, that's just weird. I didn't... Oh. Whoa, that's fucking steamy. When are mashed potatoes cooked? Like, when do you actually know they're ready to be able to be cooked? Alright, the beef's starting to brown, so I'm just going to add the onions. I don't know, is there an order you put these in? I feel like you just put onions in everything first, compared to the other veg, but carrots will take a while. I don't know. Oh, there's a carrot in there. Alright, the beef and onions are beef and onioning. I wonder what Bonnie Blue's having for dinner tonight. Probably a big fucking teaspoon of cock. Oh, sorry, that was a tough listen. I really can't think on the spot like that. I just haven't got the facilities for it. I ain't got the minerals. Alright, I'm gonna add the carrots now. I think I did a few too many carrots. Nah, fuck it. Alright, I don't know what I need. Gravy. What else do I need for this? Do we have like a stock cube or something? See what I did buy though? Rosemary. And salt and pepper. Well, I didn't buy salt and pepper, but... And this is actually one of the dishes that needs Worcester sauce, and I'm not just sticking it in there for the sake of it. So, oh, rosemary is just so slutty, I can't even lie. What's it called when like a smell is like sexual, like makes you feel horny? Like an aphrodisiac or something. That's what rosemary does to me. Gets my cock throbbing. I don't know. Oh, I keep forgetting the steam, and then the GoPro is probably getting molested. Right. Turn those down, put a lid on it so I can focus on the potatoes for a second. Potatoes. Fry them, mash them, stick them in a stew. If you understand that reference, you're to go, oh, I can't see anything and my face is being pummeled by steam. Little tip for all of you, if you're ever making mashed potatoes, let those cool for 2 seconds and then add some butter and some milk to this pan. That makes it, oh, makes it sexual. Because cooked butter tastes better than raw butter. Ugh, that's if it was fucking open. Flora buttery. If you don't know how much butter goes in mashed potato, look away now. I mean, you've already seen it, but who gives a shit? That is awful packaging, multi-million-pound brand, and it's... Lunchly's better than that, bro. Add a bit of salt and pepper, or just whatever you're going to add to your mashed potato anyway, because that'll get all nice and mixed in. Rosemary? Sure. I'll add a bit of rosemary to my mash. Where's my masher? Oh my god, this is a steamy video. Woo! Really is Bonnie Blue's... I don't know what I'm on about. What's the other one called? She's actually fit, the other one. I wouldn't shag her, but, you know. Not with 100 guys lined up behind me, anyway. But the fact she probably gets half a calorie consumption from semen is a little bit off-putting, I have to be honest. Alright, my butter is getting real nice in the bottom of that pan. Browning off, gonna add a bit of milk. Now, the best way to get smooth mashed potato is to, sorry, I had to stir this again. The best way to get smooth mashed potato is to use a ricer, or... I don't know, because mashers are just a bit shit. But when you don't have one, work with what you got. If it ain't broke, don't fix it, or whatever that saying is. Are that like? Oh my fucking god! All right, I'm gonna add them to. Oh fucking hell! We'll try not to spill them everywhere, just like me. Pretty sure all the like brown bits come up from the bottom of this pan, and I mistake it's pepper. But what can you do? You know, really. Ooh, I have a feeling I've undercooked these mashed potatoes. They're feeling a little bit tough, but I'm fucking strong, mate. Me and my wrist and my forearm. It's never let me down before on those cold, lonely nights. The reason I'm making this earlier is because you actually want this stuff to be cool when you're working with it, or at least one of the things cool, because if you have hot gravy stew and hot mash, it'll just sink, but you don't want that. You want a layer of mash on top, so I think I'm gonna let the mash cool. Okay, classic Jack, but add Worcester sauce, salt and pepper and rosemary and all that shit to this stuff. Then I'm gonna add some gravy, and that's why the kettle's on, being really loud and annoying. You could use beef stock, but I'm not going to because I don't want to, and using beef stock you have to cook it down for ages. Gravy tastes just as good. If you want to make this yourself, make it with gravy. Or don't. You're a strong, independent, young whatever you are. I don't know what the fuck you are on the other end of this video. And you're also probably not going to make this recipe, so it doesn't even matter. I'm going to add my gravy granules, mix that in. I don't know how many to add, but it doesn't really matter, does it? Because if it's too thick, I'll add more water. And if it's too thin, I'll add more gravy granules. We'll go with that much water for now. See if it thickens up nicely. Alright, if I do say so myself, that mash is fucking unreal. No, it's not the smoothest thing in the world, but it tastes pretty good, so I'm going to let it cool now. And then I'd say that looks pretty good. I'm going to leave it to cook, so I'm going to top it up with some water. So oh, peas! Good thing I fucking waffled there. How could I forget about the peas? Yeah, we'll go with that. Oh, a few more. Mix in the peas, put it on a really low heat, and I'm just going to... Oh, sorry, Annie. And I'm just gonna let that simmer for a while. And whilst I wait for all of that to cool down, I'm gonna go... I actually don't know what the fuck I'm gonna do for like 2 hours. Right, all of that cooled down. I've portioned it out because me and my dad... It doesn't matter, right? Just put it in an oven-safe pot, put that in, let it cool, let the mash cool. When you're ready to cook it, bang, bang, bosh. Right, so now I'm just going to put mash on top of... No, mash on top of this. I pointed the spoon the wrong way around. I'll do another little transition. Bang, there you go. There's my cottage pie, I guess. I need to stick this on a tray. It's likely that the gravy will topple over whilst it's in here, like bubble over. Let's put it on a tray so it doesn't hit the bottom of the oven. Creates a massive mess. And I'm going to put it in the oven for like, I don't fucking know, half an hour. Get nice and crispy. I would say that's done. Would you say that's done? I'd say that's done. There you go, boys. The family were all in the kitchen and whatnot eating it, so I didn't really record it, but it's just like, alright. Move on with your life. Find some... Well, I'm replying to TikTok comments right now, but